You know, Darla, you can tell Mom to stop sending groceries over here.
Well, she worries about you.
Well, I'm fine, okay? I don't need to be fed or spied on.
Yeah, well, I guess that is true. You haven't been your normal crabby self, have you?
Gee, thanks for the compliment. That really warms my heart.
Keep it up. I'm gonna take it back.
Look, I'd like to spend more time with you guys. I really would. I've been really busy.
So this change in attitude, is that because of your job?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've only been back a month or so, but yeah, it really feels like things are starting to come together down there.
And that cute little redhead that you hired? Are things starting to come together with her, too?
Bridget?
Yeah, she lives right next door.
Yeah, she needed a place to stay.
So? CJ, come on. You can tell me everything. I won't tell your mom.
Tell my mom what?
About you and Bridget.
Darla, what are you talking about?
CJ, I think it's great. I think it's time you crawled out from under that rock and started seeing someone new.
Wait a minute. There is nothing going on between us.
Honey, I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, there's nothing to say, okay? I am not interested in Bridget. I'm not interested in anyone, all right? I found the love of my life, I married her, and I don't need anybody else.
CJ, Becky's gone.
That's right. She's gone. My wife died. I am aware of that.
But it's been a little over 2 years. And the way that you talk about her and all the pictures. It's okay to let go. CJ, look at me. It's okay to move on.
Bridget, Sally told me what you're planning for CJ, and I think it's terrific.
I know CJ hasn't celebrated his birthday in a while.
CJ hasn't celebrated much, not since Becky and Macy died.
That's why I want this party to be a surprise.
Well, good thing. Otherwise, he would never show up.
I just hope I can pull it off. Your art department is working on the baby photos. My friend Steve is editing the videotapes. I cleared the schedule and I ordered the wine. Now I need you to get him out of the shop for a while.
That should be no problem. So how are you going to close this place up without him knowing it?
I booked a private party for tonight.
You are clever. Just don't be disappointed if CJ doesn't jump for joy. My son has always been difficult, a terrible nut to crack, but this past year, he's been impossible. Sally and I, we've tried everything, but he just won't let anybody in.
Oh, this isn't an intervention, Mr. Garrison. I just want to cheer him up a little bit. Anyway, I should get back to work before he sees us talking. Bye.
Sweetie, did you have a good day with Aunt Stephanie?
She's just an angel.
You're so good with her. You've really been an amazing help. I was just telling Whip.
Whip was here?
Mm-hmm. He came by to see the baby.
What did you two have to talk about?
Oh, the usual.
You, the baby, Bridget.
And your marriage?
Well, Whip understands that this baby comes first.
She's the most important thing right now, and if that means putting my romantic life on hold, then that's what I have to do.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Because I'm not going to be around for a while to keep an eye on you.
So, Massimo's gonna take you on a cruise.
Well, his boat's anchored at Portofino.
How long do you think you'll be gone?
A couple of weeks, I think. He wants to go up and down the Riviera and then maybe over to Corsica.
Oh, wow, sounds great.
Yeah, he's a pretty sweet man.
Pretty romantic, too.
Now, look, we're not talking about my romantic life. We're talking about yours. Are you sure you're all right with this?
Wow, it sounds like an incredible trip. You should go.
I haven't said yes or no yet.
But you want to say yes.
Well, I do.
Well, Whip can help me, and Dorn, too. I mean, they've both been very supportive.
Now, listen, I don't want you to get distracted.
Don't worry. I won't. You should go. Have the time of your life. You deserve it. I mean, you've spent so much time helping everybody in his family. And you've always been there for your children, my children. So, it's time to take care of yourself. Hey, CJ.
Look, that isn't funny, okay? So clean it up and get him a fresh cup.
Okay.
Listen, CJ. I know Bridget's kind of new at this, but you really shouldn't write her like that.
Look, I don't tell you how to run your business, so don't tell me how to run mine, okay?
Actually, that's why I stopped by. I need you to sign some tax papers for Spectra.
Okay, no problem. Where are they?
At the office.
Well, look, I can't do it right now, but I'll come by tomorrow, okay?
No, you need to sign them tonight. We have to file them in the morning.
Okay, well, I'm a little busy right now, so I'll swing by later, all right?
All right.
Great.
What's up? You bite your head off too?
Oh, no. He's just in one of his moods.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have teased him about Bridget.
Did you mention the party?
Oh, no. I don't know anything about it.
CJ. You know, he's just so frustrating. He's got this amazing guy inside of him, but he won't let anybody close enough to see him. And look how he's treating Bridget. And she's trying everything to try to cheer him up. But what does he do? He gripes at her. I don't know why she puts up with it.
Hello. Hey, girlie. Did you talk to CJ yet?
Yes, he's coming by the office later to sign some papers. We will hog time there until you're set up here.
Thank you.
No, Bridget. Thank you.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
How's it going, Clarke?
Going well. Oh, CJ's coming over. Told him the tax papers are here for him to sign. Told him it was urgent.
He doesn't know anything about the party.
Oh, no. And I hope he doesn't find out about it either. He was kind of in a bad mood, though.
Sorry to hear that, darling. I was hoping he'd be better.
Yeah, well, might have been my fault. I was just asking him questions about Bridget.
She's been teasing him relentlessly.
Well, it's obvious that he likes her. I don't know why he has to get so defensive over it.
Oh, darling, honey, I think we all know the answer to that. It's the same reason he hardly ever comes home anymore, and it's the same reason he doesn't telephone or come by the office.
He's being protective of himself.
Well, I understand that. He was hurt so badly by Becky and Macy's death. He's afraid. He's afraid to let himself get involved with anyone or anything else.
So sad.
Well, hopefully this party will loosen him up. Put a chink in his armor.
Yeah. You know, Bridget must really care about him to do something like this.
Well, unfortunately, The more anyone cares for our son at the moment, the more likely they are to be disappointed or hurt.
Private party. Who did this? Hey, Ken. Come here for a second. Did you book a private party for tonight?
No, Bridget told me about it.
Bridget?
Yeah, she asked me to call everybody in. Sounds pretty big.
Did you schedule that?
Yeah, you were upstairs and the guy couldn't wait.
What guy?
The guy who wants the party. He said he'd pay the going rate.
Okay, and did you even think of consulting me on this? Bridget, there is no way we can pull a private party together on this short of notice. So you get to call the guy back and tell him we can't do it.
I can't. I wrote his information down on a napkin and somebody threw it away.
Wait, you did what? You wrote it down on a napkin? Bridget, what the hell is wrong with you? I am trying to run a business here, okay? And I can't just shut down for every joker who walks in off the street. So it's canceled, and now we're gonna look bad.
CJ, I already ordered the wine and beer.
Wait, I thought you threw his information away or whatever. How did you pay for it?
The company credit card.
Bridget, we don't do that here, okay?
Okay, I was trying to help.
Well, don't.
CJ, what is your problem? It's just a party.
No, Bridget, it's not just a party, okay? This is my business. I happen to care about it very much. And now your little screw-up could end up costing me a fortune. So thank you so much for your help.
Look, Stephanie, I don't want you to think that I'm teetering on the edge.
Are you?
No. Thanks to you, I'm feeling more stable than I have in a long time.
Thanks to me?
Yes, I always wondered why your children valued your opinion so much. It used to drive me crazy, the way Ridge and Thorne always relied on you. I didn't get it. I always thought you were a busybody and a bully. But you're not. People rely on you because you're dependable. And they're drawn to your integrity, to your wisdom. It's nice to know that in this chaotic world, there is something that you can count on. And that something, for me, is you.
Well, I can see what losing Bridget has done to you, so I guess you're not going to be silly enough to do anything like that ever again.
No, of course not.
But you're not really sure that you're able to handle all of this on your own, are you?
Stephanie, you have to go. Don't even think about it. This is a great trip, a great opportunity. You have to go.
Now, look, the most important thing at this moment is that little baby. So I want you to put aside your pride, because I'm only going to ask you one more time. Do you want me to stay? Do you want me not to take this trip?
CJ definitely was not very nice to Bridget today.
Oh, I know, Darla. It's because he's all cut up inside, you know. He would like to reach out to Bridget, I know he would, but he's scared. He's just afraid to reach out to anyone. Look what happened to him the last time he tried.
Amber left him for Rick.
Yes, and he hasn't been able to involve himself with anyone since.
I like Bridget better than Amber. She's a sweet girl. She doesn't have an agenda. She just wants to be his friend.
Well, maybe that scares him, too.
Well, then which is it? Is he scared that Bridget might like him, or is he scared that maybe she won't?
I don't know, darling. I don't think CJ does either. You know, he's been living in some kind of an emotional limbo. He's been that way ever since Becky and Macy died. He can't go back. He can't go forward. Because either way, it would mean he would have to feel something, and that's what he's been trying so hard to avoid.
Well, I know that he feels something, because I think that's why he got so angry when I asked him about it.
I agree, Darla. And that really worries me, because that means he's hiding his emotions. He's fighting them.
Do you think he's going to push Bridget away?
He could. And that would be a real shame, Clarke. Because I think this girl could be very good for him. I just hope he's not too hurt and angry to see that for himself.
CJ, why are you getting so upset? You've had private parties before.
Bridget, you didn't even get this guy's credit card number, did you? Now, what happens if he can't pay for the wine and beer that you ordered?
I'm sure he can.
Why is that? Because he looked like he could? And what if he can't? Then I am stuck with the tab. And unfortunately, like some people I know, I don't have a trust fund that I can pull from whenever I need money.
Excuse me?
Look, Bridget, it has been really great getting to know you again and everything, but I think you should look for a job someplace else.
What?
It's my fault, okay? Maybe I should have kept our relationship more professional.
You're firing me?
I'm sorry. This may be fun and games to you, but I'm trying to run business here.
This job was never fun and games for me, CJ. I needed a paycheck and I was willing to work for it. Even if it meant working for a jerk like you.
You think I'm a jerk?
I thought we were friends. I guess I was wrong.
This doesn't have anything to do with friendship, okay?
No, it wouldn't, would it? Because you don't have any friends. Not anymore. That would be too dangerous. So you just keep everything you're feeling bottled up inside, and when anyone gets too close, you just push them away.
Look, don't make this personal, okay? It's just business.
So that's it? You want me to leave? That's fine. Don't even look at me. I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and I'm out of here.
I'm trying to be so careful, Stephanie. I don't want to make another mistake.
You're afraid you might.
I just need to stay focused. But I'm really worried about Bridget. And all I can think about is my baby and her future and my future. And there's so much at stake. I mean, there's so much that could go wrong.
Well, it doesn't help if you keep having these sort of negative thoughts.
No, I know. I'm trying not to do that. I just don't want to go down the wrong path with another man. And I don't want my baby to be raised by nannies. But I can't turn to my mother and father because they're not in my life anymore. So I just need to tend to myself and to my baby and to Bridget, my work. And I'm going to do the right thing. Somehow. I will.
Now, Brooke, I mean, you know I love this little baby, as though she were my own. So, if you think she needs me, or just as importantly, if you need me to stay here, to be here for you, I mean, remember, I gave you my word.
I couldn't ask you to do that.
Okay, I'm going to stay.
Stephanie! Thank you. Thank you so much. Really.